All right, hey guys, I'm kind of starting way early. I didn't know Chris at GoVia was going live, but regardless, I don't know how long I'm going to do this live stream because I'm pretty well under the weather. Weather is probably, as you could probably hear me say so. So I figure we'll just do a short little stream, run some trains, and see how things go. So let's go ahead and fire up the layout and see what we got here. I did do a test lap with the inner loop and it ran fine. So we got the BNSF GP9s on the inside loop, and on the outside loop we got the Rapido B36-7. Hey, Kyle Stevens, welcome. Yeah, I know I wasn't planning to start till 7 o'clock, but I saw Chris at Go was going live, and like I said, in case you missed it, I don't know how long I'll be able to stream for, so I'm kind of substituting for Arty tonight. So let's go ahead and fire up this locomotive here. Let's go ahead and turn the headlight on. Let's see. Shift and seven. And there's your beacon. Oh, that looks wonderful. Gotta love it. I don't think that thing's got flashlights on the front. Okay. Let's go ahead and build hood. uh, what happened, Kyle? A friend of Artie's in the trucking side of things had passed away, and he was going to his funeral. So that's what the lowdown is with that. So hello, James Galton and Hot Dog Pilot Andy, welcome. So yeah, like I said, we're gonna try this stream and see what happens. Uh, Probably won't be a terribly long one. As you guys could probably hear, I'm under the weather, so let's try it again here. Oh, hey, Dwight Curley, welcome. All right, now we got everything I think back going again. So let's see if we can fire up our beacon again. Okay, there we go. This thing is not happy. Oh, come on, crack sleeve plans. So yeah, like I said, welcome Hot Dog Pilot Andy and Dwight Curley, and I believe somebody said hi to Trayman 1993. Yeah, welcome Matt. Um, so yeah, I just got home from work a little bit ago. Went and assisted the sand train down there at Sloan. So that was a pretty good day. Hopefully we'll start getting some more trips now. Here comes U30 or the B36-7. Oh, come on, don't stall out on them. Works. What's that? I appreciate it, Trey, man. It's just one of those things. It just happens. Of course, it probably doesn't help that when you wake up, it's 30 something degrees outside. And by the time you get home from work, it's in mid 80s. So that probably doesn't help either. But oh, there you go, James. Work on the layout. No, Dwight. This is the same table as it's always been. Um, I just kind of got the camera moved back for you can see more of the layout. But no, it's still the same 4x8 table. I wish it was longer. Excuse me. Oh yeah. I mean it's been pretty wild the past couple of really not a lot of rainy weather, severe weather. It's just been like I said, it's been either cold or it's been hot. So that's what she said. Oh, that reminds me, Kyle. There's a link to a short I'm gonna send you on Facebook. I think you'll get a kick out of it. It's for a game called Honkai Star Rail. Um, well, I think I sent you the trailer for Sparkle in that game. Excuse me, a while back, but um, yeah, there's another short that popped up, another guy that did a stream playing that game, and let's just say the train's conductor has an interaction with one of the other characters, and it's rather interesting. I won't give away everything that is said between the two of them, but the conductor is basically interrogating this person, and let's just say her responses were rather interesting. So, hey, Valley's 56, welcome. Okay, that's fine, James. And by the way, Chris Go Be or Go Home is going live at 7 o'clock. So I probably won't be on here too long. So yeah, uh, yeah. If I don't forget, I'll try to send it to you as soon as the stream's over. You will get a kick out of it. It was absolutely hilarious. Really, really, it's even funnier watching the whole part of the stream. Oh, yeah, the Rio Grande SD70. I've got it, Trey man. Oh, that's fine, hot dog pilot. Yeah, I may be doing that too. I don't know. I may try to watch a little bit of Chris's stream, but yeah, I imagine I probably won't be staying up very late tonight. But yeah, Trey, man, I'll run and grab that engine right quick. We might even throw it on there and run it here in a little bit. I'm gonna let this guy kind of run and oh shoot. Oh, I didn't fire up the other thing. Sorry about that. We just had one train running. And I wasn't running the other one. So yeah, let me grab those right quick. Or grab that engine right quick, and I'll get it. Okay. Sorry for the hold up. I found it finally, Matt. So there it is right there. Yeah, we'll get that out and run it. Why not? We'll let this guy make a lap or two, and then we'll throw it on there. I'll tell you what. The 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 beacon on those B36-7s. That's probably my favorite feature on those torpedo engines. I love that feature. The fact that it's got four individual LEDs. Oh yeah, we got 2 high hood Jeeps on the interloop. And by the way, I do have a Montana Rail Link one. So in a future stream, I'll have to bring that out. Kind of do a an ode to Montana Rail Link at some point. So, but yeah, Trey man, I've got it right here, Trey man. We'll throw it on here in just in a little bit. But yeah, that Strelite beacon on those B36-7s, that may be my favorite feature on those engines. I'm super excited to get the BNC 30-7. I don't know if any of you guys saw the video where they had an operating sample of it. That thing is amazing. That just got me even more hyped. It's going to have operating step lights on it. The gauges will light up in it like the U25Bs will. Um, it may have walkway lights on it too. I don't remember. I'd have to go back and watch that video again, but it's got a lot of really cool stuff on it. Yeah, I'll throw that on here in just in a little bit, Train Man. So yeah, I was actually since Kyle's bringing up those high hood Jeeps, I've actually got the chop nose variant in the Montana Rail Link scheme, so I'd bring that one out and kind of run it. Um, so, and those are really good, solid engines too. And for call it what you will, a bargain, a budget-friendly engine, call it what you will. I mean, nothing's really budget-friendly, but um, we'll just say budget-friendly locomotive. Those are really, really nice. Yeah, I'll take the camera off where you guys can see those Jeeps working uh, right quick. Yeah, Kyle, there's probably my fair share of engines that needs that too. I'll have to get to work on, but there goes the high hood Jeep right there. And coming on this track right here is the B36-7. There's that beacon going to town right there. And really, it sounds good too. I like the sound on those Latino engines. I know they use a slightly, excuse me, I know they use a slightly different speaker than the other manufacturers do. It's a pretty neat little deal there. And speaking of one that needs work, Kyle, that one there, that old Waller's train line GP15, that sucker there really needs some work done on it. So I tried to run it. It did not sound happy when I ran it last time. So, okay, we'll let this guy come around, then we'll throw the Rio Grande engine on for Trainman 1993. Here. Uh, well, I think it's not liking it. There's a, yeah, that's what I thought. Well, that's okay. So let's go ahead and send it off. I'll, I'll box this guy up right quick, and we will get Rio Grande out. Oh, that was not good. All right. Yeah. What do we got in here? Well done, I think you said. Oh, there we go. And if it's the right way, it will be on or not. We're going to find out. Okay, that'll work. It works. Oops, sorry, I don't mean to be sticking my arm in front of the camera. I had to scratch something. Here. So we'll throw this guy back in the box. Come on, Peggy, you behave yourself. Trying to run around and do bad stuff. Put all my goodies away. All right. Now we'll throw the Rio Grande SB70 on. Let's see what I can stop coughing long enough to do that. Slide that's over here because I don't want to be jacking around with the throttle. Good. Set that over there. Set this over here. And here she comes. Oh, I hope I ever set the line in. You know, it's interesting. After they started putting these truck protectors uh, in with their locomotives now, like Scale Trains does, that's something that they recently done. In fact, I think this is the first engine I've had that's like this. So that's pretty neat. That off like that. And well, putting on the track, hopefully. And there she goes, firing up. Yeah. Oh, what the heck? All right, there we go. That's probably fast enough. I don't want to risk wrecking the thing. Hey, Joe Rader, welcome. Sorry, I'm not paying much. I'm not paying attention to the chat. I'm trying to get trade set up here. Yes, I saw that, Andy. Boy, that thing is nice. I mean, if if I had the layout to run it, of course, I could always go to the West Plains Railroad Club when there's displays happening. But if I had the budget and the layout space to run that, I would get that sucker and the cars. But you know, it is what it is. Oh yeah, and they're still developing the smoke for that thing too, Andy. Um, yeah, they're still developing the smoke unit with that engine. The pre-production sample that Scale Trade showed, uh, Drayton mentioned in the video, it's not perfected yet. So they're hoping it'll be ready by the time they're ready to be shipped. So yeah, that thing looks really nice, Andy. I mean, it sounds good too. Oh, Thomas Crossing, welcome. Sorry I didn't see you there. So yeah, welcome all that's joined us. Um, yeah, I'm just kind of going back to the chat. Yeah, Andy, that's kind of the same with me. I have more than one steam engine, but only one of them's active currently. The others are, well, I mean, if you're familiar with the old saying, the '80s Bachman curse, it's um, that kind of gives you an idea of what might have happened to them. So, oh, that's cool. Oh, thanks, Valleys. Yeah, those are neat little engines. Like I say, they're a budget friendlier engine. But, oh yeah, the I, I really want to see the reviews on that engine when it's finally perfected and in people's hands, like James Wright, his channel JLWII 2000. I almost say his channel name right, but yeah, split axles, Andy. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. That 4449 that I had, that was an odd deal. I had it on this layout, and the I think it was that uh, December the year before. It ran great. I had it on the club layout, and it ran great. Stuck it on this layout. It made it. Well, you see where this SD70's coming. It made it right around that, about halfway around the turn, and the axle just came apart on it. So that was really unfortunate when that happened. So yeah, I hear you, Kyle. Um, I think I'm going to stick with the three engines I've got pre-ordered. Then it may be slim pickings after that. I mean, thank goodness I planned ahead. I wasn't stupid. And, I saved enough money back to pay for all three of them. But, yeah, after that, it's not looking good for any new road power. Fire up the bell. Yeah, I remember turning the bell up a little bit on this engine. Boy, the horn doesn't need turned up. Hey, Boxcar Jerry, welcome. Yeah, I guess in a way I'm kind of filling in for Arty, so is Chris to go over here and go home. Um, he's doing a live stream right now. I'll probably end this one here for 2 months longer, and we'll head on over there. But I figured I'd come on for a little while, run some trains, and see where things goes. But now the track car stopped working. Huh. Because I think spinning up. There it goes. Excuse me. Yes, it just got a bad connection. Hey, Newland Railway, welcome. And by the way, I do apologize for sounding a little rough. I'm kind of dealing with a cold right now, so right now we're running the Rio Grande SD70. Um, at some point, one thing I want to do, I want to pair this into with my BNES 44 AC, the other um, legendary liveries engine. So I kind of like to get those two kind of paired up, run them together. Oh, I guess it helped. I had the right address. There you go. All right, see you, Kyle. Appreciate you stopping by. Thinking awful serious about changing the pad on that thing, putting a felt pad on it. I've got that abrasive pad on it. And, I think I might put that polishing pad on it and see if that helps this thing. I'll tell you what, the second-hand market would be a good place to check. Of course, like that Bowser car that's on the rear of the inside loop. I think those were like only $14 when I bought them, 14 or $15, and they're real easy kit to assemble. I like that car a lot. So, and like I say, you can still find some old NBC Roundhouse and Catherine Blue Box for not a lot of money. Okay, Thomas is asking, so what am I running, DC or DCC? Actually, Thomas, I'm running both. So I'm going to turn the camera around and show you. So right there is my DCC system right here. This is a MRC Prodigy Advanced Squared starter system. I just wanted a cheap DCC system that I can run. One thing I found out though that's really cool about these, you don't have to have a programming track booster like you did with the Digitrack Zephyr. So I can actually program my sound equipped engines without needing a booster. So that's really, really nice. And then for the inside loop, it's DC. I'll take my phone off and show you here. So right there is the power pack that's running the inside loop. And I just add that little sticker for a little extra decoration there. So yeah, I actually run both, Thomas. And the club I'm in actually also runs both. However, their set's a little more, uh, let's just say, efficient, probably. Um, they have a set of toggle switches. Excuse me. Sorry about that. They have a set of toggle switches where you can flick one loop to DC and one loop to DCC, or you can flip both to DC and or both to DCC, however you want to set it up, just depending on the flavor of the day, what's running. So you can, even on the club layout, you can literally run DC engines and DCC engines on the same layout at the same time. So it's a really neat setup. It's a setup I'd really like to kind of emulate with this layout at some point. But that'll be a ways down the road. I don't want to. I don't really want to have to put a lot of stuff into this layout right now, knowing I'm going to have to move it eventually, or we start rebuilding this front porch. So the less, I guess, this is kind of a waiting game to see how things kind of play out. So, but like I said, it gets the job done. Hey, Bearzilla, welcome. Can I rent the new Waller's Well cards? Uh, you know what? Yeah, we can do that. I mean, why not? I'll pull this. I'll pull this car off, and I've got the containers right here behind me, as a matter of fact. So why don't we just grab those suckers out and throw them on there? What I want to do for the next street, just for kicks and grins, is run an intermodal train on this outside one. Because I got the five. I also got the 5 unit Walton's Well cars from a few years ago. So I might get those out and pull all these cars off and put an intermodal train on. So yeah, just give me a few minutes and I'll grab those out. Real quick. Okay, so put my headlights off. I'm gonna pull that car off, and I'll be right back. So, let's see what we can do here. And we'll even load up with containers while we're at it. Okay. I did not realize that. Good thing I didn't just set that down on top of the rails. That would have been ugly. Uh-oh. I don't think that thing might have just shorted it. Hang on a second. Let me have a look here. Make sure that thing is derailed somewhere. I hope I didn't make this thing angry. It's okay. There's a water conscious right there. Yeah. So let's throw containers in place here, like so. Come on, I know that lines up somehow. Okay, yes, I am. And we grab one more container. Just the one to done. There we go. There we go, got it. Yeah. There we go. 3-unit well car running on the head end. Hey, not a problem. Oh, did Hot Dog Pilot Andy leave? All right. Yeah, I appreciate you stopping by, Hot Dog Pilot Andy. So, yeah, I'll run this guy for a few minutes. Kind of close out the stream. Dang, we're already almost approaching an hour. Holy cow. Using the 050 switcher, I see. Ah, got, I've got an 040 one, but it's a bottle power. It's a really old engine. It probably wouldn't pull half that train. I I can't wait to get some metal couplers on this engine and see what this thing's got when I get it on the club layout. See, every year we have to. It's almost a tradition now. We have to take one of our new engines and see how much they can pull. Um, right now, the best mine did was 64 cars. That was with two different engines. The Scale Train Rivet Counter ET44 AC did it, and the Athearn Genesis SD78 ACU did it. Both hauled 64 cars around the layout. Now, Dylan Hubbard, I think his Challenger, I have to ask you to make sure, but I think his actually beat those two. He's got a BLI Challenger. Uh, I'll have to ask him how many cars he's able to pull with it to make sure. And I'd say this one here, this SD70, I'd say it's probably good for about 40. Um, 40 regular cars. Now these well cars being metal and quite a bit heavier. I'd say 35 well cars would probably do it. Oh yeah, yeah, um, yeah. That's the main reason they even here too, Newland, is to meet clearance restrictions. Um, even with that well, you can see how much higher a double stack of containers sits in the locomotive. I mean, it sits up pretty high. But, I've got one single Waller's wall car, single unit. I got to find the brake wheel off of it. I've somehow managed to lose the brake wheel off of it. So I don't know if it's laying in that crate or where it's at. Or if it's laying on the layout somewhere. I thought it was on there when I stuck it on the layout. Yeah, well, I'll crawl around and find it. I'll try to figure out a way to get one, get a replacement. Man, that SD70 just sounds good. All right, Valley's 56. I really appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, we'll probably call it here in about 9 minutes or 8 minutes from now. Then I'll jump over to Chris's screen and see what's going on over there. Oh, no. That's not what I want. Quit. Good, man. Sorry, my phone is misbehaving again. Come on. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Yeah, I appreciate you stopping by there, Valleys. So, another thing I'm going to start doing, I'm going to start dragging out some of my older engines um, and running them. I ran the Arizona and California GP35 a couple weeks back. Not on one of my streams. I think it was, well, no, it wasn't on one of my streams because I did the stream from the Home and Garden Show and they ran them there. One of them, and the other one had a problem. I finally got it working. And let's see. I want to say I ran another time too. Maybe during excuse me. Maybe during Dragon Lover and Williams Stream last Sunday, I might have run it then. Excuse me. Okay, Thomas asks, Randall, have you ever put a DC engine on the DCC track or a DCC engine on the DC track? I wonder why it did not run. So I think it's kind of weird how its layout's operating, Thomas. It's got a couple of dead spots in it that crops up every once in a while, and it shuts it off. So it's got this little intermittent power mesh that kind of creeps up every now and then. But um, well, actually turns throttle off. But now on a side story, I have an MTH SD70 Ace, and I did have issues with it running on DCC, but I stuck it on DC layout and it ran fine. So I don't know what the deal is. I may get it out again and see if I can't reset the CVs in it and see if that fixes it. Excuse me. Oh yeah, it is. I love these fantasy schemes. I know it's a touchy subject in certain sectors of the ball ordering community, but I just love these things. It's in a way, it's kind of a peek into what might have been had either a railroad bought power that they ultimately didn't, uh, or if a certain fallen flag had survived into the modern day. Um, stuff like that. I've kind of been putting it in scale trains here. I wanted to see them do a Frisco ES44 ET44. Or even if they bring the XMTH SD70 out, that would be a perfect one to throw that scheme on. One of the schemes on. Um, I just think that would be really, really cool. Seeing some of these fallen flags coming on. I know a lot of people have been requesting chassis system on modern stuff, and that would be really cool. Uh, there's a lot of neat schemes I could throw on these modern engines, and I think they would look really, really good. Uh, I will say this: little GT9s on the inside loop, they've been running pretty flawless. Uh, Waller's makes good stuff. I know they have their moments to certain people, but yeah, I like them. Uh, I think there's really only one Waller's engine I remember had issues with, and that was with a SD70As that I bought right after I got hired on rail crew in 2019. In fact, that's why I bought I think it's one of my first paychecks from there. And it was kind of funny how that happened. Um, there's a store in Springfield, Missouri called Trade World. It was located on uh, uh, South Campbell, and the store's long since closed, or the guy retired, and all that. So it's not there anymore. But I remember I took it through Springfield, and uh, I had already made plans. I called the guy up, said, "Hey, I'm coming by to pick up that engine." And right after I hung up, my supervisor at the time called and said, "How quick can you get back to there? We need the vans now." They were out of vans, and there was drivers waiting for vans because the railroad was calling so many trips at that time. So I think if memory serves, I had to call the guy back, and I said, "Sounds like we're going to be making the fastest transaction in the history of mankind," because I said they're hollering at me to get the van back ASAP. So, so I drove down to the hobby shop, run in, paid the guy, got my engine, got back in the van, took off, got there, and then it was like I don't remember if it was like 3 weeks or a month later. It may not have been that long even. Um, the October display the club has every year happened, and I took it up there to give it a shakedown run. And the second we sat on the track, it blew the decoder in it. So um, that was rather unfortunate. I had to send it back to Waller's, have a new sound decoder and everything put back in it. And I guess when it blew the decoder, it fried the motor and everything. So because on a little note that's on the box, it said replace the entire drivetrain. So I guess it fried everything in it when that happened. But I got it back and it's run fine ever since. So, and they run really good with the scale freeze engines too. I did neglect to mention that. They run super good with the scale freeze Gevos right out of the box. No programming whatsoever. right. Well, we're sitting here an hour, and I think we'll let the train make another lap or two, and we'll call this stream good. Then we'll head over to Chris to go over or go home. I think he's streaming right now. So yeah, I really appreciate everybody stopping by and hanging out with us. Oh, okay, real quick. Marizilla asked a question: how big is the layout? So, excuse me. So the layout is 4 by 8 feet, and that third track you see is actually not a complete loop. It's really nothing more than a storage track for locomotives that I don't use. They're either, like I said, they're either not running or they've got some kind of problem. They're going to have to be fixed at some point. And that way I don't have to risk putting them somewhere where they could get knocked off or something like that. So they're kind of in a little bit of a safe spot right there. So this loop right here, where you see this engine run, this is DCC controlled. This loop here on the inside, well, you can't really see it, but I'll show you right quick. So this loop right here is DC controlled. You see the GP9 running right there. In fact, right there is my power pack that controls it. And of course, I decorated up with a bleach sticker because I do love the animated bleach. So I figure I decorate my power packs a little bit. So just give them a little life to them. So yeah, but it's a 4x8 layout. I've had it for gosh, probably close to 30 years now. It's never failed once. I mean, it's had some little issues kind of creep up here and there, but by and large, it's been super reliable. Shoot, the track that's on this layout, this outer loop, it's 20 years old. So, yeah, it's really done good. Oh, yeah, appreciate you coming by, Joe Raiders. So, yeah, I hope that answers your question, Bearzilla. So, all right, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and call this stream. Head over to Chris's stream. I think he's still live. So, like I said, really appreciate everybody stopping by and hanging out with us. Yeah, not a problem, Bearzilla. Anytime. So, and by the way, you are new here, so I need to make you a moderator when I get done with this stream. So, as Anthony Dodd says, yeah, really great. Hey, Postmodern Ball Works, welcome. Sorry you kind of catching us there at the end there, but yeah, really appreciate it, Postmodern. But anyway, yeah, if you don't know the rules, Bearzilla, my rules kind of mirror that of Anthony Dodge and Metal Train Outsiders. Anybody that comes into the channel becomes a knight of the round boy table, as they say. So, of course, I probably need to come up with a creative name for myself instead of stealing Anthony Dodge's shtick there. So, he's probably got that copyrighted, so I don't want to cause any copyright infringement. So, but no, basically my rules are the same as Anthony's. You come in, like Thomas right there, he needs to be a moderator too. So I need to make him a moderator. So yeah, when you become a moderator, you promote your channel. You know, as long as it's not politics, religion, stuff like that, that would cause kind of a rift because we try to keep things chill and mellow around here. So yeah, but other than that, you can promote your channel, do whatever. So yeah, so I'll make both you and Thomas a moderator when I'm off the air here. So all right, guys. Like I said, I really appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Appreciate it, Thomas. Have a great night. And yeah, Chris from Go Be or Go Home's live, so we'll head over there. Excuse me. So I guess I'll head over. We'll head over there and check out his stream. And yeah, like I said, thanks for watching, everybody. Appreciate you coming out and watching some train action and everything. So we'll catch you down the road in a future streamer video. Hopefully by that time I'll feel better and not be coughing and spitting and everything. So all right, guys. We'll catch you later. Have a good night. Take care. Bye for now.